Hello everyone, welcome to TrendMiner. Today's topic is pattern-based events, gaining insights and monitoring using TrendMiner. So in operations, some sensors or tags make specific patterns. And if such patterns occur during anomaly or prior to the anomaly, we can gain insights from these patterns and continuously monitor using TrendMiner. So in TrendMiner, we have Similarity Search. It looks for patterns in your data by searching through history and finding visually similar events. Using this search, we can quickly find peaks or units shutdown of process variables that are characterized by signal shape. We can easily determine how frequent the signal shape appears in the data stream and hence how frequent a certain event occurs in the operations of your process. So let's take a look how this similarity search works in TrendMiner. So in this case, you can see we have a tag which is temperature in the reactor, and we can see this is a temperature spike event. And if we look at this context bubble, it also says that reactor temperature spike, check product quality. And there is another comment, anybody have time for root cause analysis? Jeff told me he remembers seeing this before. Meaning this type of pattern is coming in the data before. So what we can do, we can find similar kind of pattern using TrendMiner's similarity search function. And the similarity search is located right here. It's a pattern-based search, as I said before. So what we can do, we can run this similarity search to find this similar pattern. But in this case, what is important for me in this pattern? So in this pattern, the important part for me is this spike. So what I can do, I can tell TrendMiner to put some weightage on this spike part. Now TrendMiner is going to search for this entire pattern. So steady state followed by this spike, but it's going to give more emphasis to this certain region. So that's how you can tailor similarity search as per your need. So let's run similarity search here. Another thing is similarity search can be run on based on absolute value or signal shape. So if absolute values are important for you, so in this case it's a spike case, temperature spike case, and absolute value is important for me, I will go with the absolute value. The other option is signal shape. So if signal shape is important for you, not the value, then you can go with the signal shape. And minimum score here is how much overlapping score you want. And you can change this score as per your need. So it's some kind of a trial and error process. And after 1 or 2 times trial, you will get the right score. In this case, 60% seems too low, so I'm gonna go with 75%. And I'll say find similar situations. And as I do that, you can see TrendMiner gives me 3 results with different similarity scores. So the first one occurred on March 7th with 87% similarity score. Second one occurred on Feb 20th with 80% similarity score. And the last one occurred on April 13th with 78% similarity score. Now what we can do, we can overlay these results on top of our base layer just to visually confirm whether they are the same events or not. So I can simply click this sandwich looking icon. And as I do that, TrendMiner create a layer of March 7th event on top of our base layer, which is May 1st, 2019. Let's add more layers here. And that's how we can visually confirm whether these results are similar event or not. So in this case, we can safely say that it's a similar event because we had steady state followed by spike. And in one case, the spike's magnitude was even higher than the actual case. We can gain more insights by clicking on compare table, and we can compare the stats of these events. So we can look at the average value, and then we can look at the minimum, maximum, start, range, end, standard deviation, etc. So that's how we can gain more insights from this similarity search by overlaying multiple events on top of each other. So that way similarity search can be useful. Now another thing is I can save this search and I can start monitoring this kind of pattern. So if this pattern occurs in future, I'll be notified by TrendMiner, because this kind of pattern could cause different kind of issue. In this case, it might cause quality issues, as it says here. So I can quickly go and I can save my search, and I can say this is my temperature spike in reactor 123, and I'll just save it. Now I can go to the monitoring tab and I can enable this search. I can enable send email message. I can provide my email address or my colleague's email address, or if you have a group email address, you can provide that email address too. I can provide, and subject, I can provide temperature spike in reactor 123, and the message would be it could cause quality issues. And at the same time, I can create a context item too, but I'm not going to do that for this demo. And now I'll save this. You can see this pattern is saved. So now TrendMiner is going to constantly look for this pattern, and if it sees this pattern, it's going to send us an email. So this is how in TrendMiner we can find certain patterns, we can gain insights from those patterns using similarity search, and then we can save that search and we can start monitoring those patterns. So thank you. That was today's video.